This is one of the coolest projects I've ever seen, and I have access to this car before its release. These are the propellers, the actual thing that makes this a flying car. Later I'll show you how they will open. Actually, you can see how simple and minimalistic it might look like in the future. Like you have this Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited on my way to Guangzhou. I need to drive around 2 hours to reach this place. I've been invited by our friends from aviation. They are the company in charge of developing some of the coolest flying cars that are going to be soon ready for the market. So flying cars is about to become a reality, and this project, it's been there for a while, and I will have today the privilege to take a look at this model. So come with me and let's check this out. So as I was telling you a few minutes ago, I'm already here in this kind of a secret place. It's more like an industrial area where they have some of the areas where they're working on this project. And I'm entering here and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is one of the coolest projects I've ever seen, and I have access to this car before its release. It was released a few hours ago actually, but you can tell this is the beautiful flying car. Well, probably we're going to be flying cars in the future. It's developed by Propeller, and let's take a look. Actually, to this place, not many people have access. I was invited to come here and take a look. We have some technicians working on it and making sure all the details are ready for me to actually get in there and show you guys what it looks like. This is absolutely amazing. I'm super excited because, you know, we might be seeing what is going to be the future of cars or flying cars. And this is a project that is being developed here for several years already here in China. This is a company that was born in Guangzhou in the province of Guangdong in southern China, where I live. The whole design of this car should be very aerodynamic, meaning the materials, the lines, the curves must be as simple and as light as possible. The material they're using for the exterior of this car is carbon fiber, which makes it super light to use as little energy as possible for it to lift it and fly. But actually this exact model has made several successful testing flights already. That means we're closer and closer to have cars like this on our streets and the sky. I mean, look at the design of this vehicle. It reminds me a lot of the DeLorean car that they used in the movie Back to the Future a few decades ago. Oh my God, I'm old. But yeah, it reminds me of that car somehow. The back part of this vehicle. As you can tell, you have the Propeller logo in the back. The lights, the color is super striking actually, the colors they have chosen for this first prototype. And as you can see here, these are the propellers, the actual thing that makes this a flying car. Later I'll show you how they will open. I wish I could have the chance to actually get in there and fly, but unfortunately today is not going to be possible. I'm pretty sure in the near future we'll be able to go to places and test this beauty. What got my attention with this model is the design. It looks very futuristic, as you can tell. Nothing compared to what we can have on modern cars like nowadays. The seats are very sporty, what you can find on a racing car perhaps. And the front panel, as you can tell, is kind of like a transparent screen. And this is actually how it will look like when it's starting to be mass produced. Look at those super striking, beautiful colors. This is like electric blue. Actually, you can see how simple and minimalistic it might look like in the future. Like you have this kind of steering wheel to control the direction of the car, and you have also this kind of like a joystick to control the flying car. Actually, it probably might work like the one you use on a drone if you ever have the chance to fly a drone. You have the different controls to go up, down, left, right, and turn in the different directions. And also you can have here this transparent screen that is also quite interesting to see, because as I say, you can tell the whole design of this vehicle is very minimalistic. They're trying to not to put probably not many things, not many buttons or controls in here, but instead of that you can have what it might look probably a touch screen where you can control different settings of the car as well, and the actual physical controls here, the steering wheel and this kind of a joystick in the middle of the car. Now what is happening is changing into the flying mode. Of course, we're not going to need what we call steering wheel in this case, so it's kind of retracting into the front panel, so it will interfere with the flying process once the car is switching to the flying mode. So all you will need for the flying process is actually this stick in the very middle. So every single detail has been carefully thought and designed, of course relying on the previous experiences they have had with different kind of flying cars models they have designed in the previous years. So this is what it looks like when you're going to fly. Next step, open the propellers. Look at that, that is actually the process to switching from a regular car, a very futuristic regular car, to a flying car. The propellers are right now opening up. We have 4 different propellers that are now opening up to make of this beauty, of this beast, a flying machine that can take you around on the air. So now first they will open the 2 front propellers. Now the 2 back ones are opening up right now. You can see the red light in the middle of the propeller. Might means that they're like right now currently moving. And they're actually starting moving. There you go. I wish actually we can have the chance to fly this. I'm pretty sure in the near future we'll be able to. This company has been working on developing this model for several years, and now is closer and closer to becoming a reality and having ready for mass production and for the consumer market. So imagine just going to your car store and just purchasing one of these, and then instead of driving through a highway or a road, you can just fly straight to the office or your work. That is the future, my friends. That is what's happening here in China. Remember, this is a young Chinese company that started developing EVs, and now we have Propeller company that is developing these kind of technologies, having them ready for the world. There are several companies actually trying to make flying cars, but I will say the one that is developing one of the most advanced vehicles up to now is Propeller. I think the design team for this model has done an excellent job to make it look so cool, so futuristic, and so in line with the philosophy of the company, which basically is looking towards the future. We will have flying cars very soon, and as I said before, this might be the first step into that. I've shown you before a few videos of what this company has done. They have several models they have developed already as a prototype, of course, but they have made some flying tests successfully here in Guangdong province. I've shown you in other videos, and I actually have the chance to visit one of the stores in Shenzhen where they were exhibiting this model before. And now we're here still in Guangdong province, now checking what is the next step for these kind of technologies. Folks, I'm gonna be wandering around nice and beautiful places here in China and documenting about it. I will also be Instagramming my day-to-day and my trips in this awesome country. Feel free to follow me and leave your comments and impression over there about life in China. I will leave the link to my account in the description down below. Remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my follow-up stories about what's going on in this part of the world. If you think there might be someone else interested in these kind of videos, please consider sharing. My name is Rafael, thanks for watching, and stay safe until next time.